Well, hello there. Thanks for tuning into this freebie on how to profit on your existing inventory. I'm honored to have you join, so let's get right into it. Think about your existing business as it sits right now. What do you have? Are you a florist that has vases and candles? Maybe you own a venue and you have pedestals and ceremony structures. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you have something in your business that you can rent. I want to pose to you this question. What if you could create another revenue stream and profit on some of those pieces you already own and charge your clients to use them? First of all, what would that do to your business? If you only did 20% more revenue because you started renting out those pieces, what would that do for your business? Would you be able to pay yourself more? Would you be able to hire that one person that you've been needing to but couldn't afford? Well, creating a new revenue stream can help take away those wishes and turn them into a reality. So why not use what you already own instead of investing in more pieces? There's a few steps we need to take to get to the point of renting, so follow along with me on your printout. Step 1 is renting out your existing inventory to take high quality videos and photos of those pieces. Now, if you have an iPhone, this is going to be super simple. No matter what iPhone you have, go to the settings on your phone and navigate to the camera and toggle to the highest quality image and video quality. One super simple way to get these edited to a higher quality is by editing those images in Lightroom or Visco to be the quality that you're looking for. Both of those are free apps, by the way. You can also hire a professional photographer to take those photos for you, but if you don't have the budget to pay for it, use your phone on your camera. The second step you need to be doing is naming, describing, and measuring the item. Get all the details and information about this piece. One thing I tell my team to do when they're writing a description is write it in a way that if no one saw the image of this item, they would still be able to visualize it. Talk about the color, the feel, where it would go at an event, how heavy it might be. Anything you can do to describe the item is a great thing to put in that description. Then you want to name it. This can be tricky because you want to be unique but rememberable. If there's a story tied to the item, perhaps name it that and then put the story in the description. Don't forget about the measurements for the piece because that is super important to the renter to know how big it is. Sometimes you can't tell from a photo. On to step 3, price it for profitability. What do I mean by that? Price for profitability. Well, instead of just throwing a price out there like some of us do, let's have some strategy behind the price we set and assure that we are going to be profitable on it quickly. I'll let you in on a little secret I teach in my online course, the Rental Biz Academy. It's the 3 to 5 rule. What is this, you might ask? Well, I'm so glad you asked. The 3 to 5 rule essentially means that you take the price you paid for this item and you divide it by 3, 4, or 5 to find the piece in the price it should be. This means that in 3 to 5 rents, you'll be making pure profit. And the challenge here is how can you get it as close to that number 3 price and even beat that number if you can. Can you rent it out once and make it a profit? What about twice? Well, let's shoot for 3, and the lower you get, the better. The rule does not mean that you have to be between these, but that's the ultimate goal. Moving into step number 4, market that piece. People can't rent it if they don't see it, so post about it. Put it on your website, anywhere you can. Can you take it a step further? Think outside the box a little bit here. Can you think of any way that you can let people know that you have this piece for rent now? Can you do a direct reach out to people like perhaps planners or venue owners? Play with it on social media between feed posts, reels, stories. Just have fun with it. On to step number 5 is keep marketing it consistently. Can I tell you a little bit of a story about this? So a couple of years ago, I was at a networking event in DFW NACE, to which I'm now a board member of. And this particular event, I chose to sponsor and show off my product. Well, I was chatting with a planner friend of mine, and she was asking what I had there. So I motioned toward the acrylic pedestal we bought, and she said she had no idea we had these. She was astonished. They were so cool. She said, I did not know that you had these, and I then said back that we've had these for like 2 or 3 years. I didn't tell her this, but I was astonished she had no clue about them. I figured everyone saw the emails and Instagram posts when we bought them and naturally remembered that we just had them. Well, let me tell you, it's not your client's responsibility to remember every single thing that you post for all time and remember when they actually need to rent it from you. So that brings me back to point number 4, making sure you're marketing your inventory consistently. Show it off often. I'm going to share my favorite pro tip with you to keep all of this organized and easy to see, and that's having an inventory software that you can do so much through. We use Good Shovel Pro and love it. We do all of our rental, floral, interior design projects through it, so it's multifaceted, and you can handle custom and pre-made items on your quotes. Your clients can also pay and sign their contracts all on the same platform as well. You can find the link in the description of this video and in the freebie under step number 2. Thanks for joining in this free training in how to profit from your existing inventory. I can't wait to hear how it goes for you. Please reach out to us on Instagram at therender.co. Thanks for joining in.